magical people, this is Nasa with Emerald Aura Tarot, here to see you on my couch, because apparently I can't tape in my office today, which is what I intended, but here I am. I'm here to actually talk about Chiron, Mars, and Pluto specific energy today, because I know most people have been addressing all of the planetary movement that's been going on in Aries and Pisces, what with Neptune at 0 degrees and the retrograding for Mercury and Venus, and the giant solar eclipse that we just had in Aries. But something that's not really being talked about, but what I keep getting people coming up with conversations over and over again is these energies of game changers. People can feel these energies of whether it's information that's old or triggering old wounds, you're on the fence with decisions or trying to figure things out just within yourself, big things that are coming up for you, and they just feel like there's something that's tackling us that we need to see, that we need to work on, and there's a reason for that. And a lot of this has to do with the fact that Mars right now is moving through Cancer. So those of you who do your chart, look up Mars and find out the house that's in, and take a look at what that wants to move, change, and nurture right now because of these nurturing Cancerian energies. But we've got a couple of things that are going on specifically. And right now, Mars, although a faster mover than some of the other planets, is in opposition to Pluto, the Pluto of transformation, which we all know is lovely little Pluto, likes to make us do some things. They are 8 orbs away from each other, so I know it's not extreme, but it's still enough that it's triggering us because Mars is also squaring Chiron altogether in the transits. So it may not necessarily be squaring yours, but the majority of us right now alive, because Chiron barely moves, you're talking 1 to 2 degree orbs of almost, always being conjunct, but that's there because we have these lessons. Well, one of the things that I wanted to do was pull some cards here to really take a look at what can help us and what to see and what to know. But I can personally attest to the fact that I've had some old stuff come up where here I am. I've tried many times to have other I did YouTube before, I've done Instagram before, and I really, really struggle with getting on camera. I really struggle with getting in front of it, and a little insecurity, I'm just going to be honest. And I've really grappled with this, and I've been trying to find a very holistic way to just do this and get out to express some of the things that come in for me. If you're more interested in finding out about who I am, what I do, please look below. You can find my website down there. And of course, please subscribe and like if you do want to eventually hear more of the stuff coming out. But I'm here to pull cards. I love to look at things that are challenging and shadow work. I love to find the alchemy and the spiritual aspects of things and dig deeper so that we can all grow and we can all change. And this is whether I'm helping myself or other people. But coming back to the actual topic is we're all going through this right now. Just pull up the transits and you take a look at all of these energies that are coming and going and flying around. But again, this was a topic that I don't know if it's been side-skirted. I don't know why people aren't addressing it a little bit more. And yes, this will change because Mars will continue to move on into another sign. But right now, what we're talking about is Cancer. The Cancer for Mars, this desire to go within and nurture and hold, and to connect, even though it's squaring with this Chiron, the wounded healer. It wants to go in and give you a hug, but at the same point, do that while you're overcoming challenges or obstacles, or even challenging yourself to do something new or to make a decision. If you've been on the fence, you're feeling it right now. If you're on a decision path right now, you're feeling this, and you actually feel like you're either about ready to make that decision or that choice, or you're just doing it right now because you are challenging yourself. That, of course, is what Mars is all about. Mars is wanting us to take action. So let that seep into your energies and your soul to help guide you. And I'm going to actually now, like I said, pull some cards for everybody to look at this universally, and hopefully it'll speak to you personally. I've already drawn 3 cards. I'm using my tiny Tarot Sparrow deck. It's a deck of my own design. 3 cards, and I'm going to go ahead and pull these for you again. The indicator card here is actually the Ace of Wands. And what was coming to me here was that we are in this space of this new ability to tap into basically our own magic, our own gifts, our own skills, because this is about networking with others, that connection to others, that although we're talking about Chiron being triggered by Mars in this square energy, typically we're not dancing alone. Something comes along that triggers this, even if it's something within ourselves that's going to change. And we're in this space already of knowing. We know that we can make this decision, or create the new, or birthing in something new, or we're letting go of, or whatever it was that we were, let's say we weren't thinking that we were over something. We feel that readiness to just release. And that's where we're really feeling this energy come in. And so I kind of want to ask the cards again. Oh, here we go. What more they want us to know. And we've got the 6 of Cups, which, of course, nostalgia and remembrance. And then this, I love this energy of the 6 of Cups. 6 is just this lovely number of beauty and connection. It's such a loving space. And I'm going to ask, let's see, I'm going to ask of another deck of mine. It's called the Looking Glass Oracle. Here's the back so you can see those. But I'm going to ask for one more clarification to be really, really clear of what we can take with this in our heart right now. With this transiting, it's cruising along at a decent pace, Mars energy, as that's been triggered by the Pluto transformation and Chiron, the wounded healer. What can we share within ourselves to get us through this? And this is, of course, where we see the connection. It's not only what we need to do within ourselves, but connecting with others, reaching to others, celebrating in any way that you can. And it's celebrating yourself, even if that's connecting the aspects of yourself, letting them all know you can do this. And my quote here is, time to make laughter and delight, walk with compassion and kindness, and feel the connection between us all. So to take away, knowing that we're all being energetically spun a little with these transiting energies, but at the same point, this is for us to grow from and basically dig ourselves out of older challenges that we don't need these anymore. We can move past this. So whatever it is that you're going through, you've got this. You've got this, you've got this, you've got this. And with love, I say, blessings be.